Seattle's iconic Space Needle is undergoing its biggest upgrade since it opened in 1962. The renovations could cost more than $100 million, and the crews have been working almost around the clock since September. The results are breathtaking and could cause vertigo. Cowan took a tour.
It's to Seattle what the Eiffel Tower is to Paris. Pointing 600 feet into the clouds, this famous saucer in the sky has been a symbol of the Emerald City ever since it was built.
Welcome to the future.
It was the centerpiece of the 1962 World's Fair, a vision of a space-aged future. But having just turned 56, Seattle's beloved Space Needle had been quietly enduring a midlife crisis. And architect Alan Maskin was put in charge of giving it what he calls a spacelift.
Mechanical systems, electrical, plumbing, elevators, everything.
It just needed some TLC.
It was time for it to actually get some attention.
Futzing with existing architecture is always a risk, especially when it's iconic. So, Maskin brought in a consultant.
There it is.
One of the only people left who knows the Space Needle inside and out. Gary Noble Curtis.
Yeah, you could take these drawings and build another Space Needle right now.
At 81 years old, he's one of the Space Needle's original structural engineers. Those are his original hand-drawn drafts. But as beautiful as it turned out, even he admits it was a rushed job.
The time frame was what was really killer on the thing.
How long did you have?
It's 13 months.
An army of more than 150 construction workers has been humming almost around the clock.
It's the largest investment ever made in the Space Needle. In fact, back in 1961, it only cost about $5 million to build the whole thing. This renovation is costing more than $100 million. No one ever said the future was going to be cheap.
The aim was pretty simple, to improve the view, going from this to this.
It's like we've widened the lens in your eye so that you can see much, much more than you ever could before.
10-4, up.
To do it, 48 glass panels, each weighing a ton, were carefully hoisted some 520 feet straight up. Some of them guided by a remote-controlled jetpack of sorts to help counteract the winds off Puget Sound.
Looking clear.
High above, waiting for them to arrive, we found the project's field superintendent, Sonia Miller.
It's always been in my backyard, the Space Needle. So to actually be here and doing this it's incredible.
It's not just the observation deck that's changed. The rotating restaurant has too. Now, instead of just looking out, diners will be able to watch Seattle pass beneath their feet, making this the world's first spinning restaurant with a 37-ton see-through floor.
How fast will it go?
It goes, I think it takes about 45 minutes for the entire rotation.
So an entree.
Exactly.
All of the changes won't affect the view of the Space Needle, though, from the ground.
You have no fear of heights, clearly.
No.
But up here, the experience for visitors is totally new.
And when you're out on the observation deck and you watch them and they're backing up and leaning backwards and you see the fear in their face and they're holding on to their family members, I mean, it's fun. It's fun to watch. It's mission accomplished.